Guys, it's Wednesday, April 16th, and we're going to film throughout the day again. I only did this 2 days ago, but oh well, we're doing it again. And I go home tomorrow for Easter weekend, and I just realized, like, 15 minutes ago that I haven't packed at all. And I completely forgot that I even needed to pack. So I'm not going to have time tomorrow because tomorrow all my classes are back to back, and then my mom should be here after my last class. So that needs to happen today, and I was going to completely just not do it because I hadn't remembered at all. So now I need to do that, but I'm too tired to bother with it before class. So I don't think it'll be that hard because for the most part I don't really think I have that much to pack, because like clothes, for example, I have a laundry basket full of dirty clothes that I'm going to take with me, and once they're washed I'll have clothes and everything. So I really don't think I need to pack all that much, but I do need to pack, so that should happen sometime today. Hey guys, it's much later in the day since I filmed. It's been like 6 hours. I have 3 classes today, and I have breaks between each of them, but I didn't film anything because I had my my literary criticism class. It went well. We just did the same thing we always did, which is talk about the readings, and then I came back and didn't really have, I have an hour kind of between each class, but less than that because I have to like take into account the time it takes to get to class. So then I had humanities, and it was our last art lecture of the semester because we have art, music, and literature lectures, and we're doing film now too. So it was the last art lecture, and so that was kind of big, I guess. We only have, I think we primarily have film left. I can't remember. Our next lecture is on the Matrix, and I can't remember if we have music. I'm almost positive we're done with literature. No, we're not. We have like short readings online for literature still. So we're not done with literature, and I don't know for sure if we're done with music. But today was our last art lecture, so that was exciting. And then I came back and ate lunch and didn't have time to film, and then I had to go to my humanities discussion to talk about what we were going over in humanities. I'm so happy to almost be done with humanities. Humanities is like, it's required at my school for everyone, and it's supposed to be like our unique program because all the other schools in Indiana like envy it or whatever, because they don't have humanities classes, but ours is required of everyone, and it's a year-long thing, like 2 different semesters. You're supposed to take it sophomore year, not everyone does. I did, and it's just like the class that Marion is probably most proud of, but it's like takes a lot of work, and it's a lot of memorization of art titles and artist names that I can't do because I can't memorize the names of things no matter how hard I try. Like a concept I can get, but try to get me to remember the title or an artist name, and I can't do it. And so I've really been struggling with that class, and so I'm like so relieved that it's almost over. And I didn't mean to go on this long rant. I'm kind of behind because I was hoping to do homework between classes and then didn't, and so I'm really behind, and I need to get to that. So that's, well, actually I think I'm gonna blog before I do homework. But I'll get to homework eventually. Hey guys, so I wrote a review of Fahrenheit 451 since I last filmed, so that's up now. But, weirdly enough, you can hear my heater running. Okay, so I had the whole thing with the air conditioner not working, but it's gotten cold again. It snowed yesterday, so it's freezing outside, and I turned the heat back on because it was getting cold in here, and it's in like the 60s out in the hallway, and it was working and it was fine. And then I came back from my last class and it was colder in here, and the heater was running, and it's like 6 degrees lower than what I had it set on, and it's just staying there, and it's like running constantly, but nothing is, like, the temperature isn't changing, which is exactly what the air conditioner did before, except the air conditioner works now because it did start working. but now the heater was working and just stopped, and I don't know why, but it's freezing outside again and the heater isn't working, and it is so cold in here. So I have a sweatshirt on now and it is not fun. Hey guys, so since I last filmed, I have edited a part of the story that I'm writing, and I also read Langston Hughes for my American literature class. And honestly, I think I don't read a lot of poetry. I always tell myself I'm going to read more poetry, and then I don't. Not because I have like anything against it. I used to hate poetry like strongly, and then I think freshman year of college, so last year or maybe senior year of high school, was when I finally started kind of changing that viewpoint and like being more open to poetry. But I still don't read it a lot unless it's assigned, just because I don't really know where to start or anything like that. But honestly, I think if I had to choose a favorite poet, keeping in mind that I haven't read a ton other than the usual stuff that gets assigned to you in school, it's extremely possible that I would choose Langston Hughes as my favorite, just because I think he's easy to read, and I mean, I just like his poems. But yeah, I just thought I would say that. But because I've been thinking about it the past 2 days, because I've been reading his poems for one of my classes. But yeah, I need to get to more homework now. I'm mostly done, I think, with my homework. I just need to work on one of my projects a bit and do some more reading, and then I will be done with my homework. So I think I might take a break from homework right now. Hey guys, so I've been taking a break from homework. I did the pop Pilates for today, and I think I'm gonna read a little bit of fanfiction, just like a short chapter in a fanfiction, before I do my reading for literary criticism. I did some reading for literary criticism. Now the only homework I have is working on a project, and I think I'm gonna get done with my homework earlier than I've been done with it in days, like probably weeks, so that's pretty awesome. Hey guys, I finished my homework and I haven't even eaten dinner yet, and that was awesome. And I've also been doing a lot of freelance writing stuff, like not actually writing, but other things that go into it, and probably the more stressful part. But I've been dealing with that, but I still need to pack to go home, so that's gonna have to happen soon. Hey guys, so I just finished packing to go home this weekend. Honestly, I didn't pack all that much because, like I said earlier, my clothes and everything are mostly in the dirty clothes hamper, and so they'll get washed. And as far as like bathroom stuff goes, I still have to use it, so I can't pack that yet. So most of my packing consisted of filling up a suitcase with things that I don't need, that I don't think I'll need for the rest of the school year, so like I'll have less to take home during summer break. But I also don't want to lug a ton of stuff home, so it's really like nothing. Like, I guess it'll make a difference when it's time to go home for summer break, because it's still less than it would have been, but it's not making it significantly less. But that's pretty much the only thing that I've packed, is just some of that stuff. So I don't even want to think about having to move out of the dorm at the end of the school year, because that is going to be stressful. So now that I'm done with my homework and packed and everything, I've pretty much taken to reading fanfiction. It's the first time in a few days that I've had time to read fanfiction, so it's actually really awesome. So I've been reading fanfiction for a while now, and the fanfiction that I've been reading is a Remus and Tonks fanfiction. And I have to say, I hadn't read Remus and Tonks fanfiction it's been like a few months since I've read my last Remus and Tonks fanfiction. I can't talk right now, but the one I read then was the first one I'd read in like a couple years. I just hadn't been reading Harry Potter fanfiction all that often, and when I did, it was pretty much all post Deathly Hallows fanfiction. So I haven't been reading like Marauder era fanfiction, or like Remus and Tonks fanfiction usually takes place like within the series. So I used to read them all the time, but for the past like few years I hadn't been reading that much, and I started reading Marauder era fanfiction more often recently, and now I'm starting to read like Remus and Tonks fanfiction again, and it's so nice because I missed it. Like, I don't know why, I do kind of know why. I just like got caught up in other things and reading other fan fictions and whatnot, but I'm really happy that I'm reading those more often again because I've missed them and it's nice, and I love Read, Miss, and Talk so much, and I just wanted to say that. Hey guys, so I've been reading Red Riding Hood for a while now, but it's getting kind of late, so I think I'm gonna go take a shower, get ready for bed, and end this video for today. So I will see you guys later. Bye.